Hai, saya Paru Studios. Hari ini saya akan terangkan apa itu PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. Jom guys, let's go. Alright guys, Flash Cup ini adalah kejohanan yang lain daripada yang lain. Anda hanya perlu bermain satu perlawanan untuk setiap pusingan dan anda mengumpul mata untuk memenangi pelbagai hadiah yang menarik guys. Anda hanya dibenarkan bermain menggunakan platform PS4 saja guys. Sorry untuk user PS5 guys. Alright guys, Flash Cup ni ada 108 round dan korang boleh masuk seberapa banyak? Sebanyak 108 round maksimum untuk korang try. Setiap perlawanan, menang atau kalah, anda akan mempunyai mata. Kalau anda menang, anda akan dapat 2 mata. Kalau anda tewas, anda akan dapat 1 mata. 2 pemain yang mempunyai mata yang tertinggi setiap minggu akan masuk ke Grand Final dan berpeluang untuk memenangi 2,500 USD guys. Banyak gila. Alright guys, let's play FIFA together. Let's go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is your big man Decipher as your official commentator for Sony PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22, the grand finale. Yes, guys, it is the grand finale, not the grand final yet, but it is a grand finale of a tournament where we are now going to the end of the line. As usual, guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And as usual, before we go into our games, always together, always with my good buddy, Matthews Isaac. Let's say hi to him.
Hello, champions. Welcome back to none other than the Flash Cup C Open PlayStation Tournaments FIFA 22. And yesterday, we completed the India region. And today, we are here in the Southeast Asia Open region, you can say.
Exactly. After 8 weeks of activation Flash weeks, from week 1 until week 2, we have the final 16, the top 16 across 4 countries, playing across Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and also Thailand. The best of the 16 players out of this 4 region are now together to duke it out who will become the grand champion of Sony PlayStation Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22.
Yeah, so I guess Decipher, we have already seen all amazing talent, number of players that went up against each other on the round of 16 yesterday. And that is for the India Open. But right now, Decipher, we are here for the C Open, and I'm very excited to see players from this region.
Yes, but before we go into tonight's game, let's look at the road to the final. Let's look at the brackets for all those who are already in the top 16. As you can see on the left flank, we have Third Azar 007 from Thailand going up against Rain 9. In the next round, we have Dewa Roku of Indonesia going up against Wiswat. Below, we have Shadam Prat DNA. If I pronounce your name wrongly, I'm sorry, man. That is a pretty long name. From Indonesia, together with Luis Korowai, also from Indonesia. And the last on the left flank, we have Baja Harahap going up against Bunoh XN. What about on the other side of the pond?
On the other right side, we have Nihas up against Manapel 9 from Thailand. And we have an Indonesian player going up against Zeus Dwiga up against Pali _GG. Not sure which Pali is this. At the bottom there is Cypher, we see Arbino from Indonesia up against Shadow Silver 17. And the last but not least, Cabby Cat from Malaysia up against Afiq Haikal from Malaysia as well.
So having said that, we will go straight into our first game of the night of the day where who will be played on live stream. Let's see. It's going to be Dewa Roku going up against Wiswat. So I believe that Dewa Roku or Roku is from a clan of Dewa United, and also Wiswat from Thailand. And if memory serves correctly, Wiswat was one of our talents that played during the influencer match. And also, it's been a long time we haven't seen Wiswat, who became the champion for Virtual Bundesliga in the previous rendition, Matt.
Yeah, so I guess they are getting all ready and sorting out their controls and their settings, the team tactics. So we'll be going into the match shortly. And if you just joined, thank you for joining. We haven't even started our first match yet, but boy, we are going to go on a roller coaster ride.
Yep, we will go on a roller coaster ride. Here you go. This is Wiswat, or should I say AKA Mormin. Yes, Mormin. I'm sure that many of our friends from Thailand knows. And here is our player from Indonesia, Dewa Roku. May the best player wins. And guys, if you're watching live on Facebook, for Wiswat, can you give some like in the comment? Give some like in the comment showing support for Wiswat, aka Mormin. But for Dewa Roku, sahabat-sahabat kita dari Indonesia, kasih love di dalam comment. Give some love in the comment. Let's see who is in the comment right now.
Yeah, so I guess we're in the lobby and we will be going into the match pretty shortly. But Decipher, I'm really looking forward to both of them. Wiswat, a player that is not very new. Is a name that is much well-known name in the FIFA industry for many years, especially in the Asian region. So this is going to be a tough one, that Decipher. Both of them got into the round of 16. Remember, one has to go out. There's no other more chances anymore. And both of them need to put 100% focus over here.
Yes, indeed. And also, shout out to all the viewers. I believe there's a lot of our viewers from Thailand. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing very well. And also, our viewers from Indonesia. Apa kabar, sahabat-sahabat dari Indonesia? Wish you all the best of luck. And for those who are watching, don't forget to share and also give your support to your favorite player.
Yes, so I guess they're getting things done over here, and once everything is done, yep, I can see that they are on to the jersey selection right now. So who's going to be on what color? We will get the confirmations pretty soon from our admins that is working in the backstage.
Well, Wiswat will be using the blue kit, and while Dewa Roku will be using, I believe that is an orange kit.
Yeah, so I guess this is going to be interesting to watch between both of them. Dewa Roku up against Wiswat. Yeah, it's going to be amazing rivalry for both of them, because we know this they're not just carrying their name, but also the pride of their country.
Exactly, the pride of the country. So as we see right now, let's go into the game where we see Wiswat will be going up against Dewa Roku. Wiswat will be using the blue kit, while Dewa Roku will be attacking from left to right in the orange kit. The format we are using, as usual, is a foot team, but the difference is that we are using a format total goal aggregate. So the total goal is very important. If not, we are going into extra time and possibly a penalty kick. So right now, we see in possession is actually Wiswat, who is taking it slow and steady. I know that Wiswat is a type of person who keeps the ball first to himself.
Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. That is, he likes to hold possession most of the time. So let's see from here, Ashraf Hakimi, Mbappe. And still Mbappe maybe can go for the first goal. It's David Ginola. Ginola could not find space. Here is Vieira. On for Mora Icardi. And this is Allen. Still Allen. Trying to find the proper man to make the pass. But look at the number of players inside the box. He's just still wiggling around to find David Ginola on the left. And Ginola back for Kakarat. Oh, he had to take the ball out. And this time, Decipher, the ball is in the legs of Dewa Roku.
Yes, as we see Dewa Ruku right now, he's trying to initiate an attack.
Man.
That is beautiful. Kylian Mbappe did not ball roll, which is a bit surprising. He should have just rolled the ball first and then send the ball to the back of the net. That was a bit of a very, very awkward decision making by Dewa Roku from Indonesia. However, that is going to be an offside, running a bit too far by Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, he tried to run there, but unfortunately did not see the offside line in the decipher. You know, it was a gamble to make a pass like that. And let's see from here. It is Ben Yedder on for Alex Telles. And still Alex Telles back to Fofana. Here is Kakaret. There is 2 to 3 players running on the top. Here is Paqueta, Lucas Paqueta. And he had to lose the ball. And immediately we can see the attack is with the likes of Wisuat, Gelson Martins, who has 2 to 3 options on the top. Gelson Martins again back to Mbappe. And Mbappe trying to find Aaron. This has been a very open attack by them. And there is a call for offside, but then the flag stays down. Icardi on for Gelson Martins. And this might be it for Kylian Mbappe. And it's Mbappe! Well saved by Yashin.
So as we see right now, that is a chance gone, which is very, very well taken by Wiswat. A header by Wiswat, but Lev Yashin was able to clear the ball outfield. Guys, if you're watching live, don't forget to like, share, and comment for Team Wiswat. From our friend from Thailand, give like in the comment. But if you are supporters from Dewa Roku, give some love in the comment. Berikan love di dalam komen di Facebook ketika kini. Neymar, Dewa Roku now initiating an attack, going forward in numbers. That is not offside. Lucas Paqueta tried to make a run. However, he ran out of space. He has to fall back. But Wiswat is working diligently to close the gap for him not to come forward. Now we see what can Fofana do in that midfield area. Does he find a pocket? Yes, he does find a pocket. However, the rush of defenders going forward, closing the gap for Dewa Roku, as Dewa Roku tried to make an effort to break the defensive line, could not make it happen. He does find a pocket, Kylian Mbappe. However, Kylian Mbappe was on an offside position.
Yep, that is not the proper position he should be in. Here's Ashraf Hakimi. Marquinhos on for Allen. Here is Patrick Vieira. And still Allen again. Running forward on the top is going to be players of Wisuwat from Thailand. And this time we see Dewa Roku with the attack. Mbappe now on for Ben Yedder. And here is Wissam Ben Yedder. There's 2 players inside the box. Ben Yedder looking for the pass, but again the cipher. He is not a physical player who needs to make quick passes and run into spaces, or else he's going to get knocked down pretty easily.
Yes, I mean, looking at how we see... Oh, but before that, David Ginola tried to rush into the penalty area. A chance to shoot, but it's Lev Yashin, the Black Spider. Lev Yashin saves the day this time around. But however, it is not still out of danger. We see Dewa Roku has to defend. Goodness gracious, thunderbolt by David Ginola. Strikes one home to the back of the net with a venomous shot that is unstoppable to the naked eye. And it is not a good day in the office for Lev Yashin. Good goal with that 33-minute shot.
Perfect shot there by David Ginola that is cipher to beat a legendary goalkeeper like Lev Yashin. So I'm not surprised with the movement that he was on, and immediately found the space to make the shot activated, and man, it was on target in my eye. And this time we see Allen trying to get a response there, which is Wisuwat who's on the ball, Alex Telles, and back again for Allen. Still Allen running on the top for David Ginola, and here's Gelson Martins on the left. Still Gelson Martins, back to Allen. There's 2 options on the top. Maybe he can go for the pass right now, or else it's going to take a long time until they close down all the other passing lanes. Allen again. Back to Moraikade. And still Icardi. Can Icardi make something special out of it? Nope. It had to be the ball right now. Won by Dewa Roku. That is Ifa.
Well, in my book, Dewa Roku tried his level best as we speak. I believe he was kind of spooked because I'm not so sure if David Ginola has the option to just ram one to the back of the net. But that was a good effort. But Dewa Roku, it seems like he is not settled down. He is not in that state of stable gameplay where he does some mistakes in his clearance, in his going forwards. But in the meantime, we see how Wiswat venturing deeper, venturing more, having more adventurous effort, however, could not go through.
Yep, could not go through. And this is a long pass on the top, but no. He had to get the ball back. Alex Tallis now. 1 minute added to the clock. And this time we see a run, a long run by Alex Tallis. He is running still inside the box. But then Klaus is there to get the ball out. But remember, the ball is still on side and keeping it firm and tidy right now. It's David Ginola. And Ginola could not do much. But then Decipher, it's the end of the first half. It's 1-0. And there's nothing much to change about that.
Well, I mean, Matt, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but it is clear evident that, I mean, we just finished doing Flash Cup India Open compared to C region as we speak. We see a lot of Mbappes, a lot of Icardis and Ginolas. But if you look at how our counterpart from India, they'll use a lot more of Avilas and also, other combination of players, which is very, very interesting. And also, we see how Wiswat playing. I mean, he is from Thailand. He is more no nonsense as you see. If he's in a position to long shoot, he does not hesitate. He does not hesitate to long shot. Even though some of our players in Malaysia, they are more reserved in nature, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely, that is Haifa. That is something that I've been noticing, especially for the regions of the other parts of the world. But now, here comes Kylian Mbappe for Wiswat. Mbappe looking absolutely silent in the first half for the players right now. Is Alan on for Mkhitaryan. It's still Mkhitaryan. It makes a pass for David Ginola. And Ginola, what was going on? Oh, it's an offside that is. I was pretty scared there and worried to see if that was a penalty. I don't know where.
Well, I mean, if there was a penalty given and in a position where there was no foul given, I would call this referee a very, very suspicious ref on the field. But we see how can Dewa Roku actually make a comeback, because Dewa Roku is actually from the 8th week activation. He was the last two to actually qualify into the grand finals. In the meantime, Wiswat was literally from the first week of asking for Sony PlayStation tournaments, a Flash Cup C Open activation week 1. So we see like he came in last, but can he make an impact? That is the question. Can Dewa Roku make a comeback? Will he do it? He must do it, because Matt, in this tournament, only the top 4 will get the prize money.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest thing right now, Decipher. I know that all of the players there trying to get themselves into the top 4 as at least to be qualifying. But right now, Neymar! And it was well saved by the goalkeeper, coming near and near that, which is Dewa Roku. At the moment for Klaus, and here is Fofana. On for Ben Yedder and Kylian Mbappe. And still Mbappe could not hold the ball properly. And he had to lose possession. And immediately we see the pass. He's been driven for Wiswat. Mbappe now. It's still Kylian Mbappe. There's 2 players running on the top. Out. Ben Yedder is not going to receive that.
Nah, he ain't going to receive that ball. And also, it was a bit surprising. Maybe Wiswat could have do a play lock on David Ginola. He was already running forward, except for the fact that he was running into a defender. So maybe a chance not going to plan, but Wiswat with a cutback pass. David Ginola with a nice turn, and Wiswat out of silky smooth movement with a cutback pass was able to send another one to the back of the net, courtesy of David Ginola. Goal number 2 for him, and also goal number 2 for Wiswat Mormin.
He looks super mysterious there, in it, Decipher, because you know. I mean, his gameplay looks absolutely pretty normal, you know, from a standard point of view. But when you see him getting those spaces, getting the chances in front of goals, he immediately scores it. He takes the chances well right in front. Of course, he loses possession most of the time in the midfield area, the Decipher. But when it comes to, you know, being inside the box or maybe nearby the box, he is absolutely sharp.
Yeah. I mean, no, but
Let's
Matt,
see that again there.
I mean, I wish if I could see that again. But what was more surprising, Matt, is that the defender was not able to cut down the cutback pass. I mean, where did the defender go? He was there physically, but mentally he was out in cloud 9. So it was a bit of a surprise for Dewa Roku to not close that gap. As a result, 2 goals went easily.
Yep, 2 goals went easily. But right now you see Wesley Fofana. And right now we see Kakaret. And still Kakaret right now trying to find some space. Here is Paqueta. Now maybe another 16 minutes left on the clock. But then Vieira got himself. He needs to be careful now. Had to drive the ball away. And this time it's going to be Icardi. Dropping very deeply there is I've never seen Icardi playing in that position. I've never seen that. But now he's being sandwiched by Alex Telles, who is like literally, hey bro, go back to your original position, man.
Yeah, true. But the thing is that for Wiswat, his Maro Icardi, firstly, he was using, I think it's a 4-3-3 before in-game switch. Icardi was put more of a midfield area, playing for just sheer chemistry. But I'm a bit surprised that Icardi now plays in that deeper role, as you mentioned, because he is good at finishing. But is he going to be used for long shots? For that late rush.
The role.
Yeah, the role itself. Late rush into the penalty area. It's going to be very interesting. But
man.
again, we see Ricardo Quaresma, maybe a hat-trick, a cutback, lays it off to the far post, but the header could not go through because Lev Yashin came to the rescue. But is it enough? Because only 12 minutes left, man.
Yes, only 12 minutes left. And right now, you see the ball is with the likes of Kakaret. Immediately makes the pass in the middle. Vinicius Jr. coming through, Kylian Mbappe. And how about for this, Mbappe now? Oh, it took a long time to make the turn, Paqueta. And Kylian Mbappe, it's Mbappe now. He just could not find the space there, Mbappe. Was well tricked there over there, and he was pretty much guarded very, very solidly there, is Ivan.
Yep, it was solid indeed. But the surprising thing, man, again, we see another player which we also see when we were doing Flash Cup India Open is Ricardo Quaresma, as we see right now. But Matt, remember what happened yesterday? Hussam Awar scored, and every time he scored, he goes out of the field. He just got sub. I'm not sure if the admin on duty, please make a crop video of that situation later on, because every time Hussam Awar scores, and that very same time, he will be sub out of the game.
Oh, man. He's some kind of a mystery, man. I'm never sure. But now, Lev Yashin is just right there. I mean, Decipher, Lev Yashin, what a legendary goalkeeper there.
My goalkeeper.
Yeah, one of the most, I think that's Decipher's one of the most favorite goalkeepers of all time. But right now, it's Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, he somehow got the touch there ahead of a Rafael Varane. But then he could not find, the proper time to go for the shot properly. That is, it's kind of too late, and the actual touch just killed the momentum. But right now, one last goal maybe perhaps for Wiswat, and this is who it is. It's Mkhitaryan, Henrik Mkhitaryan, goal number 3, and that seals the deal in the first game of the round of 16.
Yes, so it is clear, obvious that Wiswat exploited that David Ginola 5-star skill mode, 5-star weak foot. Yeah, we all know that. You hear me saying that time and time again. Slap a hunter on that guy. That guy is maximum pace, maximum acceleration. Not even Rafael Varane on his best day can catch up to that guy.
Oh man, yes. Definitely. So I guess the first set is done over here. So man, I'm like, I just can't believe this game. Wiswat started this game pretty much like in one of the most silent ways possible, and then boom, it's 3-0.
Yep. So yeah, three goals, 2 from Ginola, 1 from Henrik Mkhitaryan. But guys, if you're watching live on Facebook, how are you guys doing? We are hoping that you are doing well, doing fine, being safe, and also happy. Please do enjoy the stream, like and share the stream, guys. And if you want to follow us on our social media, mine is down here, Decipher, and Matt is Matthews Isaac. And also shout out to our viewers also from Thailand. Our friends from Thailand, how are you doing, guys? Shout out also to you guys giving support to Mormin, aka Wiswat from ACSS, I believe the clan. Roku is from Dewa United, if memory serves correctly. For Thailand, give some like. This one for Wiswat. And for Dewa Roku, give some love in the comment. That's how it goes. Yeah.
Simple. Cast your votes on the live stream, guys. So if you, those of you just tune in, welcome to the PlayStation Tournaments FIFA 22 Flash Cup C Open. You're alongside with me, Matthews Isaac, and also Decipher, who's the official commentator of the day. But man, Decipher, what a first opening set of the game. 3-0 by the Thailand international, who is named as Wiswat.
Yes, Wiswat. As we see him a lot of time in Wiswat and us, we go back a long time, even in FIFA 19, where me and Matt commentated for his tournament, which he managed to win at Virtual Bundesliga in Kuala Lumpur a few years back, where Wiswat literally swept the whole game. He won it.
We were there.
But this time around, Wiswat plays a very simple game. Not the aggressive Wiswat, but a simple game, but it's still very effective, Matt.
Very, very effective, Decipher. Although, you know, he might not be the most aggressive player, he might not be the most creative passes of players, but whenever you give him space and the right moment, the right time, and he is connecting the dots like tuck, 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 you know, that's how he scores there. If you look at the previous game, most of his goals were scored on counters and also slow build-up play, Decipher.
Yeah, slow build-up. I mean, we see how Wiswat exposed Dewa Roku. I mean, Dewa Roku played also very, very well. I mean, don't get me wrong. However, Dewa Roku could not break the defensive line of Wiswat. We see a lot of the time the keeper stopped the shot. 1v1 with the keeper. The keeper, Gigi Donnarumma, was on form. And also, every time on the counter, Dewa Roku's defense was a little bit spread out wide. Maybe try, as a result, forgive me, on a counter attack. So, Dewa Roku maybe needs to understand how to consolidate his backline as better as possible.
Yes, so Dewa Roku right now will be definitely preparing, because once he's all ready, we'll be going into match number 2. So, yeah, with the aggregate, of course, it's 3-0. 3-0, yeah, 3-0. But Decipher, remember, in a few days ago, we were playing best of threes, where, you know, you have to win 2 matches officially to qualify for the next round. But over here, it's all about home and away, or to make it even short, home aggregate.
Yeah, total home aggregate, because previously, I mean, we see it's a best of 3 at certain matches. And there's a lot of format, Matt, in this tournament, in the world of FIFA. But this is the one and only. But again, this is from me and also Matt. We would like to say thank you to Sony PlayStation for coming up with this type of tournament, which is absolutely impressive in the sense of wanting to add more players into tournament, pulling players and crowd into tournament. Because, Matt, you join for free. You win, you get 2 points. You lose, you still have a chance. You will get 1 point, thus giving you a chance to go into the final round.
Final round, yeah.
Because not everybody in this qualification actually won all games. They actually did have 1 or 2 losses and still made it into the grand final.
Yeah, that's one of the most common thing in football, that is, Cypher. You know, losing is a part of the game, and winning is also one as well. But how many times are you going to win? How determined are you to win? And how hungry you are to win it. That's the only difference right now in between both of these results. Yeah.
Yeah, so the players are ready. They should be ready by now. If they are ready, we will take you straight into the game. Hopefully, maybe, will be. But in the meantime, shout out to all of our viewers. Thank you so much for joining in. Right now, the top 16 games are run concurrently. The only game that will not run concurrently is the grand final, because that's the only 2 players left. So top 16, quarter-final, semi-final, all of the games will run concordingly straight away. So whatever game will be shown live, that will be the game shown. And if there's any new scores, we will update you ASAP, man.
Definitely, definitely. Everything will be coming in like a hot news.
Yes, news flash.
News flash. Yeah, you can say that again.
You know
but
what? In the future, Matt, they should have another personality match, which is casters versus casters. You know, you versus me, and the thing is that I'll be asking is where is my own players?
Oh, why not?
Because
Why not?
because trust me, guys, if you want me to play, the first question I'll ask is where is my own cursor play? Because I can tell you I'm pretty bad at playing using controller. But if manager mode, ini dia, this guy, very pro one. Can play manager mode in FIFA? Can. Why not? Cannot play. But putting all the jokes aside, David Ginola, Matt.
Yeah.
We know him as a left midfielder. We know him foot heroes. But we see everyone is striking him as a striker.
Oh, definitely. That is Cypher because you know why? If you say that, if you're going to put the Hunter card on him, he will get a 99 overall pace there. And his shooting stats have been fantastic. His pace is there. His dribbling is there. He got the physique, that is Cypher. Yeah, he got the physique of a traditional striker, a number 9, or there's a nice word for this. It's just not coming in my head. But yeah, all these traits that he has. So I'm not surprised at all. People are putting a striker role on him.
Yep, with a 186 on height. So technically in the air, he is very potent. And as you mentioned about strength-wise, I totally agree. Even though he is not that tanky with 85, physicality overall 84. But during those time in the air, he can be very, very useful, Matt.
Yep, definitely. Definitely. Because you know why? This man, if you look at how things have been for him, right? Most players, yeah, he has a different position. But when you put him on the right chemistry card, you play him in the right position. You know what's the difference that is? For some people have everything, have David Ginola, but they don't know how to use him to the max.
Yeah, true.
They do not know how to bring out the best in him. And some players, you don't want to mess with their Ginola, man.
Yes, so yes.
The prize pool.
Yes, the prize pool, Matt, here it is from the champion will take home $1,200 US. Second place going for $700 US. Third and fourth will be going back with $300 US. So I hope that the players should be ready by now because I cannot wait to see what is the outcome of this game, Matt. It's going to be one of those times where we see, will Wiswat take it home or will Dewa Roku make an epic comeback?
Oh, this is going to be a big question right now. Both of them are all ready and we're about to go into the kickoff. But right now, I think the green jersey will be used by Wiswat, that is Cypher?
If not mistaken, it should be yes. But however, I think it's got to be that's the correct one, I believe. So for those who are watching live, Wiswat fans and also from Thailand, give some like in the comment. Untuk Dewa Roku, bagi love di dalam comment. So let's see who will be playing who. What color is the jersey? Wiswat is white, and the opponent, which is Dewa Roku, will be in the green kit.
Yes, so Dewa Roku right now will be on the green kit where he is going to start the game right now. And let's see if he's able to score again, that is Cypher. Because if he does, then we know Dewa Roku will be in huge, huge trouble.
Yeah, true, because you just got 3 goals to chase. If it's 1 goal, it's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still score 3 goals. But going up against a player like Wiswat, who literally plays for fun. Let me reiterate that he plays like there is no pressure. He is just literally smiling, even though he's serious, dead serious. But you can see there is no such thing as try hard, you know what I mean, man. He's literally, okay, I'm just going to take it cool, take it slow. Almost like the same gameplay of Perles Team Junior.
Oh, man, yeah. It looks pretty similar in it. But right now, this Cypher, I guess, although there's a pretty lot of similarities, but this man looks very sharp when he goes in front of goalstand Neymar. And right now, we see Mbappe. Here is Kylian Mbappe. Makes the pass for Neymar. And, oh, wait.
Foul!
Oh, referee! What?
Ref.
I saw him tripping, man.
Ref. Serious lah, ref.
Oh, referee, you gotta be kidding me.
Wasitnya kenapa, ref? Aduh. Oh,
Oh no, it's Ginola! And well saved. And that's going to be an offside. This was offside, but that was not a foul.
I mean, seriously, for crying out loud, Matt, throughout our casting for the past 1 week, Matt, we see the ref is literally bonkers. I mean, that should have been a foul. That should have been a penalty. I think Roku was thinking that, okay, I think that was a foul. But look how Kylian Mbappe rushing forward. Now, that one is a foul. The previous one is not a foul.
That was not a foul, really. I can never understand these referees in FIFA, man. It's getting worse and worse and worse. But right now, it's going to be a good one for... What was the plan? I'm not sure what was the plan. But never mind, the ball is still with the likes of Wissam Ben Yedder. Here is Fofana. Kakorat, and here is Kylian Mbappe. It's Wissam Ben Yedder! Oh, it had to hit the post and come back to him. But Decipher, that is some lethal power he got there.
Yep. A bit lethal, yes it is, but too much power it is also because it rattles the crossbar. And we can say Wiswat was saved by the crossbar. If not, that could have been a goal that reduced the deficit from 3-0 to 3-1. But we see how Wiswat just wants to come in, and it's almost not offside. A chance gone begging, and I'm not so sure how come this time around Wiswat attacks actually went a bit wide. Maybe a little bit of a panicky because the ball hits the crossbar, but Roku is just dead serious this time around.
Yep, he's not playing it around, but right now he needs to defend Neymar. Oh, wait, that's going to be a problem. Mbappe now trying to find Paqueta. Here is Wissam Ben Yedder to make the back pass again towards Kakoret. Here's Neymar. Kakoret again, keeping it 1-2. On for Ben Yedder, coming in a little bit deeper to give some support. Mbappe took a long time to make the decision. We had options left and right there, Decipher. He did not make the pass immediately, to wear off his defenders. But no, he took a long time and the ball was intercepted.
Yeah, the ball was intercepted because too much time was wasted. Patrick Vieira actually came down and defend. Now, Mara Icardi, what can he do on this left flank? He is not a winger and he is a better suited striker. That's why he did not cross the ball, because if he did cross the ball might be wasted. Now, Gelson Martins going into the penalty area could not go through because there's two green shirts, tries to block him, and also look how many green shirts are being pulled out of position. Rabona stopped by Gelson Martins. A chance by David Ginola. Sends the ball central. A chance for Kylian Mbappe. And he does shoot to eternity. He went a little bit high.
He just cut it off there, man. Oh, wait. This is going to be another corner there. This is definitely going to be a corner. He needs to defend. Can he defend? That's the biggest question. It's Marquinhos. And it had to save the ball there, the goalkeeper now. And he needs to be really careful of this Brazilian international. And here's Gelson Martins. And he could not find the space. Here's Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe dragging it all the way to the back. And yes, he's not going to plan because that pass was pretty much wayward.
Yeah, way off target, man. But look at this, over the top, beautiful Kylian Mbappe. He must score. Oh my goodness, Kylian Mbappe. He ran away from the ball. He ran away from the ball and he shoot air. My goodness, what is going on in this second game? The first time around, the referee went haywire. Now is the players are going a little bit off on their attacking and defending. We are already having drama in our Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22 Top 16 matchup, where we see Wiswat from Thailand going up against Roku from Indonesia.
Well, Decipher, this is not the first time. It has happened before. And how about right now? Gelson Martins. Martins trying to find the right man, Mbappe. And on for Ginola. And that's the goal that he needed. 1-0. David Ginola finally strikes. And it seems like Roku got at least one back now.
Now, well, at this moment in time, Matt, we see how effective the cutback pass, and David Ginola has that good 5 stars weak foot rating. Thus, any foot left or right, he is alive. And we see Wiswat Mormin from ACSS is now leading the charge with 4-0. And if you are from Thailand, flag keep the flag, or should I say, comment with the Thailand flag in the Facebook comment right now.
Yeah, so here's Hakimi. Makes the pass on the top. Kylian Mbappe. Or Icardi. And Icardi running forward. There's two players inside the box. Can this be it before halftime? Ah! I'm not sure you saw that or not, Decipher. Lev Yashin just caught the ball off Ginola's head. Yeah. And Ginola went down. That was like, wow. How much strength does this goalkeeper have? Here's Mbappe. And still Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe could not find space. Achraf Hakimi might be it. This might be one last attack for Devaroku. If he can pull one. The referee, you gotta be kidding me, man. He went almost near the D box and he's like, beep. I'm done.
Yep, and it's all done. So here it is. Halftime. As we see, ACSS Mormin or Wiswat is currently in front with 1-0, but in aggregate is 4-1. So guys, what do you think the game? Will Wiswat win this set, or is it going to be Dewa Roku making a comeback?
Yep, so we're underway for the second half. This is the second game for the round of 16, and let's see what's going to be happening right now, because on aggregate it is 3-1, and let's see who's going to score another goal at the moment. Whoever scores is going to be absolutely crucial for Fana. And this time we see Wissam Ben Yedder inside the box. Ben Yedder, can he find space? It's Mbappe, but Mbappe loses the ball immediately, and that is not the master plan. But still, the attack is not off yet. Paqueta, still Paqueta, making it some tricky moves there. And this time we see Kakarat for Fana, and here's Mbappe, very tight angle to make a shot. But thank goodness Decipher. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's a yellow, immediate yellow there, Decipher.
Yeah, so Kakarat, if I pronounce it correctly, made a late sliding tackle, thus prompting the referee to produce the yellow card and giving a very, very stiff warning not to do that again. However, we see Mormin from ACSS dominating the game as we speak. David Ginola could not go through because Carlos Alberto Capita was there to pick up the loose ball. Now we see Dewa Roku with Lucas Paqueta, a through ball through the center. However, it was the presence of Patrick Vieira to pick up the loose ball, Matt.
Yeah, Ginola now making it the heel-to-heel skill. Oh, that's a nice one. Here is Icardi to seal it off, but Mbappe immediately gave him the boost he needed. It's 3-2 on aggregate. And Kylian Mbappe, what a partnership there with Mauro Icardi. Oh boy, that is some. Oh no, it's 5-0. That is like, oh, okay.
Yes,
5-0.
Yes, you know why, Matt? Because the game was so exciting. I mean, it's just so much of a goal, and these two players, Matt, are really playing very, very well, because Mormin is wearing the white kit and the green kit is Dewa Roku, because it is so much of a beautiful game. But we're going forward. Now we see Dewa Roku has to defend. Lev Yashin drops down, but it's not going to be a penalty, Matt.
It's not going to be a penalty, but right now, let's see if things goes to plan as we are underway at the moment. It's 5-0, and maybe to add more to it, but Decipher, since it's already 5-0, it looks more like an exhibition right now. Mkhitaryan running on the top. Yes, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Oh, that was someone who fell it off. But then, how about for this? Kylian Mbappe. Oh, what a save.
What a save. Yeah, and Lev Yashin, as you know, Matt, one of my favorite player. I mean, the only one, if memory serves correctly, has the Ballon d'Or as a keeper. Not even Manuel Neuer has it. Hats off. And you know what? Even Lev Yashin, even in his card, he wears a hat. I love you so much, Lev Yashin. Well, Alex Telles going forward. So Wiswat is attacking, possibly with Henrik Mkhitaryan on the left flank, but it is Klaus who actually drops and cuts down Lucas Paqueta, sending it forward. Can we see Dewa Roku? Can he get 5 goals? It's going to be a very, very hard and tough, demanding request, but a player lock by David Ginola running forward. But I think, Matt, Wiswat is literally knowing that he has this game in his pocket.
Yep, it's pretty much very clear that Decipher. He knows that, you know, he's already leading the game. There's nothing much to spare, and all he needs to do is just, maybe play for fun and add more goals there. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, beautiful, beautiful movements by Mbappe. You know what's even surprising? From yesterday, that is, we witnessed a goal. Kylian Mbappe was breaking everything there is on the stadium, on the field. Taking on every player there is. Easily a goal Kylian Mbappe. I'm not sure if that was a goal Mbappe or it's a goal Mbappe, but it's pretty broken.
Well, yesterday we see a goal Mbappe breaks down an in-form Mbappe. Literally, an in-form Mbappe could not beat a goal Mbappe. So, Matt, we see, there you go. That is Ricardo Quaresma has been thrown into the lineup. And hopefully, Ricardo Quaresma could bring more pain into this game. The aggregate, guys, is 5-0 going in favor of Wiswat, where Wiswat scored the first game 3 goals and the second game currently is on 2 goals. But Matt, if Quaresma comes in, sends another one, that is going to be just one-way ticket to Gagaland.
Yeah, that's going to be one-way ticket. But right now, you see, he makes the back pass. It's Ginola. And it's David Ginola. Oh, man. I'm not sure what he tried to do there, Decipher.
Is that a pass? Is that a finesse? Or is that a mispress? It's all the... Oh, man, look at this. Vinicius Jr. lays it off, but Marquinhos, how did Marquinhos get there so fast? It's just spot-on defending.
Yep, spot-on defending, and Marquinhos has been spectacular so far. And here is Ginola. Nice pass. Mbappe definitely going to get the ball. And it's Kylian Mbappe. Even though he had to fall down, he can still score.
3-0 on field. 6-0 on aggregate. I'm not sure why suddenly somebody fell down on the field, but that is how, should I say, it's going to the land of happiness. Wiswat just obliterate his opponent with a gameplay that is so smooth, so relaxed. However, come on, Dewa Roku for one more goal, but Gigi Donnarumma, we see sepak takraw, and it's going to be Kylian Mbappe. Finally, we see Dewa Roku strikes one back, and it's going to be a consolation goal for Dewa Roku. And in between the legs, and I think Marquinhos cannot dive to touch with his hand, or it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah,
a goal.
It's a goal that is somehow. So I guess it is already on aggregate. It's 6-1. Yes, it's 6-1 right now. So I guess Decipher, it's pretty much written. Yeah, that might be a very consolation goal for Dewa Roku, because we know Wiswat has been outstanding. He might want to add more right now. It's David Ginola. Just could not find the space. But you know what amazing about David Ginola, Decipher? In that space, he was able to sprint off the defender, even though there were 2 players right next to him. That extra touch gave him a problem. And what was that, goalkeeper?
I mean, the ball roll was a little bit too late in my book. But Wiswat knows, it's already confirmed that this game is in his pockets. And we are waiting for the referee just to blow the whistle. David Ginola, 5-star skill move. He is still playing around with the ball and gets one. It's 4-1. And Wiswat, a.k.a. Mormin ACSS, will advance into the quarterfinals with a stunning gameplay, 4-1, aggregate 7-1. That is just smooth operator.
Yeah, so I guess what a match it has been, and I guess the Thailand International will be going into the next stage.
Yes, having said that, Matt, I mean, that is not Wiswat that we know. I mean, to be honest, Wiswat that we know is aggressive gameplay. But Wiswat, I think this time around, he was just seeing if the opponent is going to go gun-ho on him. If not, he'll just reserve his gameplay for the future. See, Matt, a lot of our viewers from Thailand saying good game, well played. Yeah. Guys, not just Wiswat played a good game, but also we need to give a shout out also for Dewa Roku from Indonesia, who also played well, but it was obvious that Wiswat has more firepower.
Yeah, we saw Wiswat has been outstanding from the first game and all the way to the second game. he looks absolutely deadly. So it's a very one-sided game in my eye. But like I said, Decipher, may the best man win. And today we saw the first best man right now.
All right, so guys, don't go anywhere. We will take a 5-minute breaks, and once we return, we will go straight into the quarter-final match of a Sony PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22, the grand finale. We will be back. Kasih gegar.
Hai, saya Parul Studios. Hari ini saya akan terangkan apa itu PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. Jom guys, let's go. Alright guys, Flash Cup ini adalah kejohanan yang lain daripada yang lain. Anda hanya perlu bermain satu perlawanan untuk setiap pusingan dan anda mengumpul mata untuk memenangi pelbagai hadiah yang menarik guys. Anda hanya dibenarkan bermain menggunakan platform PS4 saja guys. Sorry untuk user PS5 guys. Alright guys, Flash Cup ni ada 108 round dan korang boleh masuk seberapa banyak? Sebanyak 108 round maksimum untuk korang try. Setiap perlawanan, menang atau kalah, anda akan mempunyai mata. Kalau anda menang, anda akan dapat 2 mata. Kalau anda tewas, anda akan dapat 1 mata. 2 pemain yang mempunyai mata yang tertinggi setiap minggu akan masuk ke Grand Final dan berpeluang untuk memenangi $2,500 USD guys. Banyak gila. Alright guys, let's play FIFA together. Let's go.
Yeah, so what is going on, everybody? This is your big man, Decipher, as your official commentator for Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. We are now at the quarterfinals. Yes, indeed. Top 16 is done. Now it's the quarterfinals. So, as usual, I will not be alone together with my good buddy, who is now ready to be summoned by me, which is a Matthews Isaac. Let's go call him.
Nice way to do that, eh?
Yeah, I summon you to the studio.
All right. So I guess we're back again, and ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go into our quarterfinals pretty soon. But what a performance earlier on by Wiswat, Decipher.
Yes, ACSS Mormin or Wiswat has shown that he is a name to not be look likely, or should I say lightly. Jangan pandang ringan ya. Not looking lightly. That is a direct translation anyways. But with a very strong aggregate 7-1 going up against Dewa Roku. But Matt, that match is gone. Let's go into our next match, where in this quarterfinal we will see who will be playing. Let's see the posters.
Oh man. All right, let's start from the quarterfinals on the left side, where we see the Zah 007 up against Wiswat. That will be the first match in the quarterfinal. On the bottom there, we will see, and remember, both of them on the top there are Thailand international. And even at the boat there, Decipher, it's going to be 2 Indonesian internationals, where we see Luis Korowai up against Bajaharahap. Yeah, Bajaharahap, yeah.
Yes. So that means on your side, Matt, we have a confirmed 2 Thailand players going up against each other and 2 Indonesian players going up against each other. But on the other flag, we have Man Apple 9, which is from Thailand, going up against Zeus Dwiga, which is from Indonesia. And also below, we have Arbinho, also from Indonesia, going up against the only Malaysian representative, which is Cabby Cat, AKS Robin, AKS Max Nevis, the guy who has many names.
You can say that again, the guy who have many names. But in the meantime, Decipher, this is going to be absolutely awesome to watch all of them competing at the high end. There you go. The match that will be broadcasted live will be Arbinho from Indonesia up against Cabby Cat Max Nevis from Malaysia.
Yes. So this time around, we will see who will advance into the semi-final, because whoever exit out of this match will not even get any prize pool, because the only top 4 players will get the prize pool money. Joint fourth place will be going home with $300 But who wants to play for 4th place, man? They want to be a champion.
Nobody would want to play for now the 4th place status, Cypher. That is very common. But man, this is going to be absolutely amazing to watch. Arbino up against Cabby Cat. And I mean, of course, this is not only going to be a personal level of a rivalry. It's going to be putting the country on the line as well.
Yes, indeed. As I mentioned about prize pool money, here it is just for your perusal and also for your information. For your eyes only, the prize pool is a plus than 2,000 US dollar, but the champion will be banging home 1,200 US dollar. Second place with 700, and as I mentioned, joint 3rd and 4th, which is whoever lost in the semi-final, will go home with 300 US dollars.
Absolutely, Decipher. So looking at the prize pool, it looks pretty much fixed over there. And let's see who is going to be crowned champion for the Flash Cup C Open. And in the meantime, we're still waiting for the players to get ready. And once they're all up and running, we will bring you guys straight. And those of you in the comments, like, when are you going to start the game?
Yes.
If we have the button to start the game, me and Decipher would be spamming, our spaces off to start the game.
Exactly. And guys, please be advised that in the semi-final, there will be a confirm Indonesian and also Thailand representative, because, Matt, on the other side, if we can see the lineups, or should I say the brackets?
Yeah,
yes.
Top of them is 2 Thailand international, and below also it's 2 Indonesian internationals. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, on the left side, it's either Third ZA 007 or Wiswat will be going into the semi-final. And also we have Luis Korowai or also Bajahar Raphap will be going into the semi-final. So at least in the semi-final, there will be a representative for Thailand and also Indonesia. But on the other side, it's 2 different countries altogether. Thailand going up against Indonesia, Man Apple going up against Zeus Dwiga, which we also seen Zeus Dwiga played a few times already, and also Arbinho and also Cabby Cat. Will Cabby Cat go into the main semi-final, or is it going to be a 2-country event, which is Indonesia or Indonesia?
Yep, that's the biggest question that is Cypher. I think on the left, right, it's all about who's going to pass the baton. Yeah, it's like, hey, buddy, if you lost, okay, it's time to you bring the country's pride ahead.
Yes.
Something like that, So it's more like a partnership than rivalry on the left, man.
Yeah, true. It's like, you want to go or I go? Nah, you go. Yeah, so we are back with us. Guys, if you want to follow us on our social media, yep, it's down here. For me, it's just Decipher. You just type in, you'll find me. For Matt, is Matthews Isaac. Yeah, please, not Matt. How many people were searching Matt and they come Matt something?
Yeah, I think there's so many Matts in this world, actually. So I think there's only very minimal people with the name Matthews Isaac. Because I've tried Googling. I've tried searching on Instagram, Facebook. Very less. The only result that you'll get is just me.
Of course. Of course. That's why it's unique. But Matt, I believe the players are ready.
All right.
Hopefully we can go straight into the game where we see Cabby Cat will be going up against Arbinho. It's the sole representative of Malaysia going up against Arbinho, who is from Indonesia. Can Indonesia prove decisive in this game, or Malaysia will strike one back? It's not just the name is on the line, it's the country's pride on the line.
Yes, so many things is on the line, actually. So let's see who is going to make the best out of this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick off our quarterfinals.
Yes, lucky you didn't allow me to cut you there when you say ladies and gentlemen. I was going to say something else. All right, let's see what else other players that we have on the bench. Not say on the bench, but what are the new players that we can see? Will our players be using? Are we going to see Anthony Martial as a foot fantasy card? Any new players on the line? Hosam Awar. Yeah, let's look at Hosam Awar for a moment, because yesterday guys, because me and Matt were doing commentaries for India Flash Cup India Open, and among the names that come up into fruition is Hosam Awar, Matt.
Yep, Hosam Awar. I mean, fantastic player, Decipher. But you know what was the incident last night?
Yeah, you go tell lah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you a very short story. Hosam Awar, fantastic player, isn't it? What he did is, most of the time he helps you score goals, and many players use him to score goals. But yesterday was a very unsolved mystery. Until today, we do not know why, and what's the reason, and what's the agenda behind it. Okay? Hosam Awar will be in the starting lineup. Hosam Awar will start the match. Hosam Awar will be in the kickoffs. And once Hosam Awar scores, he's thrown to the bench.
He's thrown
to the bench. Not once, not twice.
But three times in the game. It was just awesomely hilarious. We will elaborate on that story very, very shortly. But finally, let's give focus where we see Cabby Cat, a.k.a. Robin, a.k.a. Max Nevis from Kerteh Esports. As you can see on top. And also Arbinho is the gentleman wearing the glasses on the lower camera. So let's see who will be attacking. It's going to be Cabby Cat in the blue kit, and the red kit will be Arbinho.
Yep, so let's see what is going to happen in this first match as we are kicking off into the game. Cabby Cat right now will be using the blue kit, as what Decipher said, where he'll be on the Chelsea blue, and the red is going to be Arbinho. But right now, it looks like a fantastic start. And he tried to make the best out of it, but how about for now? It's Bamba, and on for Messi. And again, maybe, and Messi's not the best in the air, Decipher.
Yeah, it's not going to be the best in the air. He will not hit the ball. However, Matt, we see some people may say, oh, are they playing with lags of everything? Well, Matt, in any tournaments, especially when you have to play players from different region, you are expected to be able to cope with a little bit of latency, because that is the pack and parcel of online gaming. However, I'm sure that these players are well versed in how to beat the lag, but as we can see now, that is a beautiful move by Arbinho trying to break in, but it could not go through, thus giving a corner from Arbinho, which is from Indonesia, while the blue kit, as mentioned, is Robin, or should I say Cabby Cat. Now Arbinho runs it in, but however, the keeper was able to tip the ball wide.
Yeah, we had to tip the ball wide, but now something goes into the box. But then there's nothing much you can do from there. As João Cancelo had to lose the ball. Messi now, and Pogba with that chip, and could not make the best out of it. And here comes Bamba. Not sure if that is, yeah, that is Bamba. And Bamba right now on for Renato Sanchez. Messi running on the top. And this is going to be Antoine Griezmann. And back to Renato Sanchez again. Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe for Messi. And still, it's Lionel. Oh, Decipher. It took a long time to decide. Either he want to go for the shot, or he want to make the pass.
Well, he was indecisive in dictating what he wants to do with the attack. Because if he did take the shot, maybe he was not in a good position. But if he does take the pass, there's no one there to actually properly receive the pass at the end. So in the meantime, we see a free kick with a bicycle kick incoming from Arbinho just now. However, the ball does not connect, giving option for a goal kick for Cabby Cat, who will be attacking slowly with Renato Sanchez. As you know, Renato Sanchez somehow for me is maybe comparable to Leon Goretzka, but beautiful decision making for Arbinho to straight away to pass the ball to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and this time we see the ball is with the likes of Arbinho, who is still finding a space there to make the passes onto the player that is literally right in front. I think that's Johan Cruyff. Cruyff is in the game for the Indonesian international. And this time we see the ball is still with the likes of Johan Cruyff on the left. Back again for Ferland Mendy. Mendy trying to find space, trying to find the right man to make the pass. And Lionel Messi not cutting it in, Decipher. He looks a little bit lost, but then I'm not sure who's this number 26. Maybe might be Cancelo. But right now we see Messi It's Lionel Messi, and Messi could not make the best out of it. He's just making the mess out of it. But right now, this is it. This is it. And that is none other than the man himself. It's Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sui. Yeah.
Yep, Cristiano Ronaldo was able to score one pass, even though Cabby Cat did so well to clear the ball out of danger. That is an informed card of Cristiano Ronaldo. I would love to get my hand on a Cristiano Ronaldo as an EPL player team myself. However, I'm only content by using Divock Origi. Not bad, but yeah, I would love to have Ronaldo. 1-0 going in favor of Arbinho from Indonesia.
Yes, so it is 1-0 right now going in favor for the Indonesian international. And maybe you might want to come back for more. But then Rafael Varane is just right there. And this time we see Achraf Hakimi on for Renato Sanchez. Bemba making it quick passes there. I can see Kylian Mbappe. Here is Lionel Messi. Messi right now. Griezmann was too ambitious there to make the run on the top, trying to find space. But then that is not working for Antoine Griezmann at the moment. Makes the pass there. It's Cancelo. And Cancelo trying to find back. And here is, I guess that is Patrick Vieira. But right now it's Renato Sanchez. That might be an offside, but no. Yeah, that is offside.
But I thought he took a deflection.
Exactly. We need VR, that is, I felt.
Yeah, I mean, oh, never mind. But maybe, yeah, true. But I'm not sure, man. Sometimes it's all about proper positioning and awareness where the player is and also how to capitalize on a mistake that the opponent might do. As we see Cristiano Ronaldo together with Lionel Messi using his power and strength, but it's going to be a foul given in favor of Cabby Cat right now, who is down by 1-0. Cabby Cat is the only sole player from Malaysia left in this tournament, where all the other Malaysian players have fallen. All hopes is on Cabby Cat to fly the flag, the Jalur Gabilang. However, going to the far post, could not break it through. And we see Kylian Mbappe was the target man, but the ball with Cabby Cat in the form of Renato Sanchez with a criminal pass to the opponent, giving way for Arbinho to counter.
Yeah, and here comes Arbinho on the right, running at very pacey momentum, but then he's trying to find Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's not happening for Ronaldo. Oh, he gave the ball away. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo. Beautiful. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. How good is this man at the age of 37 years old? Despite, losing possession, and you're giving away his possession like that to him. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can ever make, especially when you're facing a deadly man like that.
But however we look, however we slice the cake, man, it's literally Arbinho was smart enough to find opening, to anticipate a very, very good option. But we see Cabby Cat, beautiful movement in between the legs of the opponent. And he gets clawed one back just before halftime. That will at least give a moral boost for Cabby Cat to actually, possibly in the next 45 minutes, get one back.
Yeah, I think this it's actually quite early, to decide anything right now, because right now it just has been the first half. It's already 2-1, and Cabby Cat, looking at his looks on the right there, he looks like trying to analyze the game. He tries to find what is the best thing he can do to face an opponent like Arbinho from Indonesia. So I think once he has his plans and his blueprints on his head, it's all about the execution. And once the execution is perfect, you get the equalizer.
Yes, indeed. 46 minutes. That means we are starting our second half, where Cabby Cat is attacking from the right. There you go, Cabby Cat over the top. Renato Sanchez dives in. However, he could not get through. A press which is beautiful by Cabby Cat. Try to get the momentum going. Try to send the ball to the back of the net. That is Kylian Mbappe. Vini with a very bad pass, but he's still panic at the edge of the penalty area. Picks up the loose ball. That is Patrick Vieira. What can Patrick Vieira conjure at this moment in time? In the penalty area, Cabby Cat! Goal that equalizes. The attack is so serious. The momentum is so real. Kylian Mbappe strikes another one to tie the goal to 2-2.
Yep, like I said, that is Cypher. It's all about his concentration, his focus to find a solution for the problem. And I'm absolutely delighted with the way he found the solution for it. But Ronaldo is a problem.
How?
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, man. This Ronaldo, I'm not sure what was he on, man. Is it on engine chemistry card or something? But that was pretty fast.
Nah, I mean, he was on shadow, bro.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just joking around.
It's, a different shadow.
Yes, but the thing is that, man, if you put, break it up, break the line, break a goal, but it was just short enough for the goalkeeper to flung the ball out of the goal post and away for a corner kick. 56 minutes, can Cabby Cat make a comeback? Kebangkitan sempurna, as they would say it, after being left down by 2-0 and now taking the game to 2-2. Arbino needs to strategize and not to do any silly mistake.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. And looking at Arbino, he is dashing forward to find the third goal that will put him on the front. And he tries to go himself alone there, but Ferland Mendy loses the ball. And this is the big chance for Ronaldo! Simply unstoppable, Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is what happens when you give him space, when you make mistakes, and he is just right there to punish you.
My goodness, Matt. My goodness. Again and again, Matt, we see how powerful the cutback pass, how powerful it was used so extensively in the India Open Grand Finals. And finally, we see a goal from a cutback pass in a form scored by Arbino, where Arbino at this moment in time leading 3-2. But Cabby Cat needs to come back. He needs to wake up. He needs to pull his weight, because there is still a chance for him to get one more goal to equalize. However, we see Arbinho right now try to pull defenders away. Max Nevis, call him whatever you want. You want to call him Robin, you want to call him Max, you want to call him Cabby Cat, by all means. But he needs to score. He needs to come up with a plan. That is Leo Messi. Lays it to Patrick Vieira, maybe looking for Antoine Griezmann. He reaches his marker. Antoine Griezmann with a roulette, and he does makes it 3. He does wiggle it 3. Antoine Griezmann flashback with a Hunter cam. That is exquisite to the bone.
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann in that position looks absolutely stunning. But Johan Cruyff now might be giving us a problem for an instant reply. And Messi, it's Lionel Messi. Again and again, we see the similar movements by the number of players who have been doing that to get away from the markers. Immediately, we see Rafael Varane giving a big taste of his own medicine. But right now, we see Kylian Mbappe dashing on the left for Cabby Cat. Cabby Cat needs one more goal to put himself on the front for the first time. Messi is still Lionel Messi, trying to look for options. Patrick Vieira, and on for Bamba. And Bamba looks a little bit struggling to hold the ball. And immediately the ball lands in the legs of Arbinho.
Yep, and that was a dangerous one. A foul given by the referee, but a stern warning, verbal warning has been issued. No foul as of now, as we see. The long drive. Oh, what the? Seriously, goodness gracious, how did that end up a goal? No, why did you skip the replay? I so wanted to see that one. I mean, that was a beautiful set piece. And how Ronaldo got the ball with the congestion, with so many blue shirts in that penalty area, is just 1 in a million. But can Cabby Cat get one back? No, he cannot go through.
Decipher, Ronaldo looks absolutely a monster in this game, Decipher. Oh man, I think that volley just now was absolutely beautiful. I have never seen anything like that for a long, long time in the history of commentating FIFA right now. But right now we see Messi. And Messi had to lose the ball in that position. But man, we are going to remember that goal for a long, long time.
I really want.
Oh, look at this, Mbappe.
No, first touch was strong.
Too strong.
Yeah, too strong. Too tough. Too hard. It reminds me of somebody by the name of Romelu Lukaku's first touch. But that was before he went to We went to Milan.
Milan,
Yeah, but when he went to Milan, suddenly, surprisingly, he scored goals. But he comes back to EPL. He's just not going to plan, man.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many factors I can talk about it, but I do not want to create a political agenda right now. But let's see what's going to happen right now. Here is Pogba. And Pogba tried to go himself alone, but then looking at the defenders for Cabby Cat, looks like off balance by so many players inside the box. Ronaldo lurking inside again to find the proper pass. He has been absolutely unreal, Cristiano Ronaldo, in this match. And this time we see a run by Renato Sanchez on for Lionel Messi. And Messi, he tried to, make a tricky shot with the finesse shot. And then we see Edouard Mendy. That's a pretty high line hold by Edouard Mendy, that is, Ifa. Looking at, this could go wrong in so many ways, but it's all down to the players who is going to lob the ball in right now. And Patrick Vieira, it's Renato Sanchez. Deflected off for a corner.
Yep, deflected with 1 minute left on the clock. I think for Cabby Cat, he might want to send everyone. Send the manager, send the sub, send the keeper. Everybody just make it pack in the penalty area. It was a header of good quality by Patrick Vieira. But it just went a little bit too high and a little bit too powerful with 2 minutes of extra time. Time to go ultra pressing, team pressing, gun-ho pressing, whatever you want to call it. Just get that one more goal needed. Cabby Cat, maybe, possibly, but at this moment in time, it's just the time is running out so fast. Oh, what is this? What is this? Ronaldo!
Oh, no.
I thought Ronaldo wanted to go straight into the goal, but he did not. So it's 4-3 going in favor of Arbinho, but Cristiano Ronaldo with a hat-trick.
Yep, with the hat-trick. I mean, yeah, he's got 4 goals today in 6 attempts, but man, he has been unreal in this tournament so far. I mean, the first match where I saw Cristiano Ronaldo looks like the Ronaldo we know 2 to 3 years ago or 4 years ago back in Madrid days, but man,
yep,
just unreal. That volley just now by Cristiano Ronaldo, holy crap. We did not expect that.
Yeah, true.
When the corner, from the set piece just now, the Cypher was calculating the curves.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, the ball is curving, it's landing, boom, like, wow. How did he find that in that congested crowd?
The best part is, Matt, there goes the kick. The ball flies at a very, very acute trajectory, dropping the ball into the D box with almost like 8 people running around like headless chicken. And also you see the ball almost in an instant goes to the back of the net, and Ronaldo is the one credited for the goal. So the big question is, who, when, how did that Ronaldo get the ball first? And that's number one. Number two, where on earth is the defenders for Max Nevis?
Yep, that is the biggest question. But I did not expect that, but sometimes you have to expect the unexpected, But
I know, right? But
yeah.
It's the first game only, bro. It's the first game only.
And it's only 1 goal difference right now.
One goal difference only. Second game, anything can happen. Here we go, ladies and gents. Guys, if you're watching for Max Nevis, I keep on saying Max Nevis. Okay, for Cabby Cat from Kerteh FC, can you give some like in the comment? Kasih like dalam komen, guys. Kasih spam like dalam komen. Sokongan kepada Cabby Cat kita. Robin kita. For our friend from Indonesia, Arbinho, can you give some love in the comment?
Yes, I guess we'll be going into the match pretty shortly for the second set of the quarterfinals. And once this is done, we will definitely know who's going to go to the semi-finals.
Yes. So I think there's nothing wrong with Cabby Cat or also Arbinho gameplay. Both of them played very, very well. It's just that by sheer luck, sometimes it just didn't go to plan. But I think there might be some more goals in this second game, because in the first game, like you said, Matt, it was more of a chess game, but the chess got very heated up. And now we see Arbinho very serious. But Cabby Cat knows that he is the only Malaysian player left in this game.
Yeah, and that is going to put a lot of pressure on his shoulders. But now, it is what it is. That is Cypher. So to ladies and gentlemen who just tuned in, welcome to the PlayStation tournaments. Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. We are underway for the quarterfinals of the match. This is game number 2 between Cabby Cat of Malaysia up against Arbino of Indonesia, where Arbino is leading 4-3 on aggregate.
Is it me, or we see that this time around, Cabby Cat instantaneously tried to be aggressive, however, it did not go to plan. As we see the switch of play, Arbinho straight away, he gets a goal by Messi. Under 5 minutes, attack from that right flank is so deadly, and Cabby Cat needs to respond fast because the aggregate right now is 5-3.
Am I the only one who thinks that he's not moving at all, or it's the picture?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a picture. His eyes were not moving. I was like thinking, why was this man is in the same position for a long time? And it seems like it was just a frozen picture of him. Maybe his cameras were not working or something. But never mind. We are underway right now. It's 1-0. So that puts goal number 5 on aggregate for the Indonesian player, Arbinho. And right now, Cabby Cat needs another 2 more goals. It's not impossible, Decipher. Very early in this game, we saw Cabby Cat coming closer and, trying to close the gap again and again. So it's all down to him for more concentration. And that was Messi who missed a big chance.
Yes, a concentration, but nerves of steel is needed to ensure that when you shoot, it goes to the right side, not to the outside, but the inside of the goalpost. Arbinho is now conjuring more attack with more attack, and he beats his marker. It's Messi, and Messi! Oh my goodness! It's literally Messi pushing defenders away. It's Messi pushing players, Rudiger away, pushing other defenders away. If that was Rafael Varane, again, Matt, it's because of that difference of agility. Rafael Varane could not turn so well. Thus, with Messi turning around with better agility, eat the dust, they say.
Yeah, Messi in that position looks absolutely unreal as well as sci-fi. I mean, the 2 GOAT players in this game, Ronaldo and also Lionel Messi, they have been, sharing the Ballon d'Or stage for more than a decade. And they have been the best players for an era right now. Yeah, the era is going to come to an end real soon. But, boy, you are still in that era, Decipher. Nothing is changed until they retire.
I know, right? I mean, talking about end of an era, we talk about players like in the form of Mario Gomez. We talk about Miroslav Klose, Claudio Pizarro, those eras, right? But now it's Ronaldo and Messi. Even though Neymar is the golden boy of Brazil, but he is in the middle of the 2 titans. But however, Arbinho is controlling the ball to his pleasure. Rafael Varane intercepted well, scooping the ball away, giving way to Cabby Cat to at least get a goal. Now attacking just under 20 minutes has gone. A good run. That is Renato Sanchez. Can he do it? Will he do it? He must do it. He needs support. He just got sandwiched. It was a bit too late, but he did try. A good effort.
Yeah, that was a good effort. But right now we see Ronaldo, or Cristiano Ronaldo. Somehow the ball lands in his teammates' legs. Unbelievable, man. But right now, that's a good one. It's just Kylian Mbappe. Needs to control that, but nope. He's not going to go up against that French giant there, Rafael Varane. But now it is Kylian Mbappe trying to roll the ball in. And this could be it for Bamba. And Mbappe and Antoine Griezmann arriving in a little late to get the ball there.
Yep, and I understand why Cabby Cat was giving the ball to Antoine Griezmann, because he wants a deadlier finisher. But are we seeing another goal will be scored by Arbinho in the penalty area with Messi? Goal number 3. That makes it 7-3, Matt, the aggregate. 7-3 is tipping in the favor of Arbinho, the player from Indonesia, showing the way how the game is played.
Oh, I'm running out of space here to write the number of goals, Decipher. Yeah, it's already goal number 7 for the Indonesian team, and Cabby Cat right now is kind of scratching his head like, how can I find a solution to the problem? Because the problem keeps coming right now with the likes of Messi. Messi had to crush the other player down, and immediately we see an interception. João Cancelo now João Cancelo on for Lionel Messi. Ronaldo looking inside. But then Ronaldo's not the option. Johan Cruyff. But then fantastic save by the goalkeeper. And again and again being the problem. Here is Johan Cruyff. Ronaldo inside. But he could not find Ronaldo. Trying to look for Messi. And right now Messi got the ball back. And Messi made a mistake.
Yep, Messi made a mistake. He did make a mess of himself. But however, we see Kebicat in this form. Attacking, going wide. Now that is a nice overlap. It's going to be a quick one by Antoine Griezmann. Tried to drag the ball back. However, could not go through, giving way for Albino. Attacking with style. Attacking with finesse. Attacking with ferociousness. But it was the keeper who holds the antidote of all of those venom. Kick by Albino just a minute ago.
I just have a lot of questions. Why was my Ronaldo not as fast as this Ronaldo? Something is not right, you know. But never mind. We'll discuss that once this game is over. And right now we see the ball is with the likes of Kylian Mbappe. Lays the ball on the top, trying to find Messi. But he could not find Messi. And here comes Bamba. On for the player in the midfield area. That's almost a big mistake. He needs to be really careful of not to lose the ball in crucial areas like that. And here comes, and that might be Ousmane Dembele, but here's Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, who's being guarded by 3 to 4 players, closing every space there is. And it's still not over for Arbinho, who might be looking for one more goal before the end of the first half. And here is Bamba. And Bamba's pass was awkward that time.
Yeah, kind of not going to plan for Kebicat. But however, we see a run by Kebicat. Kylian Mbappe, please go into the penalty area. He needs some support. Kebicat, he has to fall back. Not much room. Maybe Patrick Vieira sends it to Antoine Griezmann. A time shot. But it was well deflected by the goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. And we see Kebicat striving so hard, trying to roulette a penalty. Goodness gracious me. That was a slow roulette, but it did took the bait. Rafael Varane fell for it, Matt.
I have questions about what happened to the referee's head, but right now, it's a beautiful goal by Kylian Mbappe, and that adds goal number 4 for Kebicat. So altogether, it's 7-4.
Yes, indeed. 7-4. The aggregate 4, 5, 6, 7. To get 3 goals in 45 minutes is not impossible. However, Matt, in doing so, you must promise yourself do not concede any more goals, because once you concede, it's going to be a bad day in the office. So for team Kebicat from Malaysia needs to work hard, be careful of the opponent's counter-attack. But for Albino, using a formation of 4-2-3-1, if I'm not mistaken, played with deadly precision.
Yep, played with deadly precision. So right now, we are going to go back into the game right now for the quarterfinals between Kebicat and also Arbinho. And if you just tuned in, welcome to the PlayStation tournaments. This is the Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. So under the aggregate right now, decided 7-4, favoring for Arbinho so far. And let's see if Kebicat is able to turn things around. But right now, only Arbinho is on the ball. Is Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ronaldo, no. Ooh. What cam card is this Ronaldo on?
Well, he is on engine. His pace is not that deadly. It's just 94.
How? He's fast.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Matt. His acceleration is only 92, but we see Kebicat looks a little bit struggling to get the ball at his feet. But it's Antoine Griezmann was a little bit too late in picking up the loose ball as Arbinho, who is being static, guys. Have you ever seen a mannequin challenge on camera, which is not moving for so long? That is Arbinho, but Arbinho pushes in, going for a free kick. A very, very delicious position. Maybe this time around it's got to be a goal. Hey, no, it wasn't Ronaldo. It was Messi! Goal! I was hoping for Ronaldo to take it, but it was Messi, the little magician from Argentine. Lionel Messi is now 8-4.
You know what I wanted to highlight earlier on? You will never see in the history of football where there's a free kick and you have options for Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
And the one who kicks it was James Milner. Others,
I don't know, man. Never mind. Here's Cancelo. And Cancelo trying to drive it in. It's still Cancelo again, and Cancelo could not hold the ball. And immediately, Albino leading the attack on the top. Johan Cruyff dashing forward. Johan Cruyff definitely getting the ball. It's Johan Cruyff. And Johan Cruyff made a little bit of a mistake on the top there with the extra touch.
Well, you know me, man. Every time when I see a Johan Cruyff, I'm not expecting him to go physical, going gun-ho on anyone, because his strength is just 70. But here we see Cabby Cat. Just a little bit of a delay for him to get the ball into the penalty area. Time is getting very short for him. In the first game, we saw Cabby Cat played very, very well, even though the difference was just 1 goal. But this time around, we see a repeat of 4 goals by the opponent in the form of Albino, who is now currently static with his camera. Albino breaking at numbers and speed, while Cabby Cat is furiously trying to defend, trying to tell his players to get into the position that he wanted to. Albino is just playing around with the ball, moving left, right, and center, but now he does with a roulette. Ronaldo loses the last touch of the ball.
Yo, this Ronaldo is crazy, man. I've never seen Ronaldo. He's like playing like his Real Madrid days, but now a pass from the player towards only to hit onto Renato Sanchez. It's Antoine Griezmann. Renato Sanchez joining the attack, who knows how to defend, who knows how to attack at the same time. He's been a massive, massive player for the club, especially in this game so far. But right now we see Fulan Mendy on for Cancelo. Back to Varane. And here is Messi on for Johan Cruyff on the left. Still Johan Cruyff. Ronaldo waiting to get the ball from Johan Cruyff. It's Ronaldo now with the Elastico. And still Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm still wondering that, Decipher. Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, I do have Ronaldo, you know. It's just, I don't see him being this fast as this Ronaldo.
Well, I believe that your Ronaldo is a 92 rated Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
So
It's the player of the month, I guess.
yeah, I think it's the player of the month.
Yeah. But right now we see Cabby Cat trying to pull the strings here to get another goal perhaps. And on for Lionel Messi now. Messi running forward. Antoine Griezmann asking for the ball, but Messi had to go down. That's going to be a free kick. And immediately taken very, very quickly. No time to waste by Cabby Cat, where he's rushing in to get a few more goals. He is just 4 goals behind. Form it just looks... this is problem. This is a problem for Cabby Cat. It's Messi. And unfortunately, Messi had to go down in that position, Decipher.
Yeah, he had to go down. But man, we look at the time. It's running very, very slowly. It's just not going in favor of Cabby Cat from Malaysia, who is currently being left behind with 8-4. Almost a 50% goal deficit. A chance for Messi. Leo Messi makes it number 5. That is goal number 9. And I believe that Albino has secured himself a straight ticket for the semi-final of a Sony PlayStation Tournaments Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22, man. I mean, it's just clear as broad daylight.
Yeah, I mean, and that shot was absolutely clear as a 4K TV can offer. Oh man, what a shot. And how did the goalkeeper miss that? I'm still scratching my head. And right now, you see Patrick Vieira on for Renato Sanchez. And here is Lionel Messi. It's Kylian Mbappe. And that might be a consolation goal.
Yeah, I think that is a consolation goal, which drags the game from a 9-5 aggregate, but still maintaining a healthy lead for Albino. And it's just a little bit too decisive. But I can agree for one thing. Cabby Cat tried his best, but it was clear as daylight Albino has more firepower in his arsenal to actually break the game into his favor. That is Johan Cruyff, a little bit silent in this game, just wasting time. The ball does go out for a throw-in. Will Johan Cruyff gets another goal? Nope, he ain't gonna get the goal that he wanted. And there you go, ladies and gents, 5-2 going in favor of Albania with an aggregate of 9-5.
Yep, so it's pretty clear the Indonesian international will be advancing himself into the semi-finals. So this is going to be absolutely amazing. This side for Albania looks potentially one of the deadliest players so far in the tournament. I'm not sure about the other players, but we will have them coming soon.
Yes, indeed. So, Matt, quarterfinal is done. So the next game that we will bring to you live on Facebook and also on other platforms, we will be going straight into the semi-final. But in the meantime, guys, just stay tuned with us. We will be going for a short break. And once we return, again, you with me, Decipher, and also Matthews Isaac. Follow us on our social media, Decipher and also Matthews Isaac. Be back in 5. Kasih gegar.
Hai, saya Paru Studios. Hari ini saya akan terangkan apa itu PlayStation Tournament Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22. Jom guys, let's go. Alright guys, Flash Cup ini adalah kejohanan yang lain daripada yang lain. Anda hanya perlu bermain satu perlawanan untuk setiap pusingan dan anda mengumpul mata untuk memenangi pelbagai hadiah yang menarik guys. Anda hanya dibenarkan bermain menggunakan platform PS4 saja guys. Sorry untuk user PS5 guys. Alright guys, Flash Cup ni ada 108 round dan korang boleh masuk seberapa banyak? Sebanyak 108 round maksimum untuk korang try. Setiap perlawanan, menang atau kalah, anda akan mempunyai mata. Kalau anda menang, anda akan dapat 2 mata. Kalau anda tewas, anda akan dapat 1 mata. 2 pemain yang mempunyai mata yang tertinggi setiap minggu akan masuk ke Grand Final dan berpeluang untuk memenangi $2,500 USD guys. Banyak gila. Alright guys, let's play FIFA together. Let's go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. What is going on everybody guys? This is your big man Decipher as your official commentator for Sony PlayStation Tournament's Flash Cup C Open FIFA 22, the grand finale. Yes indeed, but we are not at the grand finals yet. We are now heading into the semi-finals. But before we go into the semi-finals, I would like to summon my good buddy Matthews Isaac to be with me and to be also together with you guys.
Hello guys, we are back. So, I guess it has been a fantastic start of the tournament, especially when you are in the round of 16 done, quarterfinals done, and now we are going into the semi-finals.
Yes, indeed, because now we are heading into the semi-final, but I'm sure you would like to see who is the one advancing into the semi-finals, who will be going into the next match. As you can see, it's going to be Wiswat also together with Luis Korowai and also Zeus Duiga and also with Arbin Homet. That means Wiswat is the only representative from Thailand to be in this tournament.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's going to think that way, Decipher. He's definitely going to think it's me against the world now.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, boy. So he himself on the left, where we will be going up against Luis Korowai. And the other side, we see Zeus Dwiga up against Arbino. But, yeah, we have watched the match of Arbino. We have commentated the match of Wisuwat. So, Decipher, I kind of feel this is going to be tough. We might, I'm so sorry, I don't really like to do predictions, but we are just looking on base what we saw. Arbino and Wisuwat potentially can be the grand finalist.
But also we cannot discount Zeus Duiga. I have seen Duiga played in numerous matches. He is also a solid player, a defensive-minded player who strikes at counter-attack, but we will see. But what is confirmed, Matt, that in the grand final, they will be a player from Indonesia.
Yes, it'll be a player from the Indonesia. So this is going to be very interesting to watch, the first match. And this is going to be the semi-finals, where Wisuwat will be going up against Luis Korowai. And let's see, Decipher, this is going to be Thailand up against Indonesia.
Yes, indeed. So Wiswat, or should I say Mormin from ACSS clan, can he make a very interesting play? Or is it going to be Luis Korowai from Indonesia who secures a all-Indonesian player in the grand final? We will soon find out.
Yep, we will definitely soon find out. So at the moment, Wisuwat who has been absolutely running the show pretty well, will be going up against Luis Korowai, who is on the Indonesian team. So I am absolutely looking forward to this match. This is the semi-finals. And let's see who get themselves in the finals then.
Yep, who will get themselves in the grand finals. Guys, if you're watching live on our social media, I hope you guys are doing very, very well. We are now trying to get both of these players to be up and running into our lobby, because we just can't wait for this game to start, because we want to see, is it Wiswat or Luis Korowai who will advance into the grand final? Those who lose from this stage on will be going home as the joint third and fourth position with $300 pocket money.
Yes, indeed. So
Yes,
that's it. I mean, that is the prize pool earlier on, where we were elaborating much more further. But man, this is going to be interesting to watch, because right now, Decipher, once you're in the semi-finals, you are guaranteed the prize pool. You're
Yes.
guaranteed the money with the prize pool within. Though it's all about who's going to get the bigger fish among the fishes.
Yes. It's either you get sardines, you get red mullet, skate, or turbot. It depends on what type of fish. Who knows, maybe you end up with the prize of the king salmon if you're talking about fish in the sea.
King salmon. But yeah, as much as I want to say ooh, even I want to look at the price and say ooh.
Yes, indeed. Because Matt, the champion will be going back with $1,200 as the main prize money. Second place will be going back with $700, and the joint third and fourth will be going back with $300, which mentioned that whoever loses this game will be going home not empty-handed.
Yes, they'll not be going home empty-handed. Okay, so Decipher, Wiswat, Luis Korowai, both players are on the same mission where they want to be in the grand finals. But what we can really predict from both of them is that they are definitely not going to take it on easy. They're going to go full out. And early on, we saw Wiswat was using few players. I can't remember the players there. All I remember is I'm still being haunted by the Ronaldo that was used by Arbino just now.
Yes, Wiswat, we see players in the form of Kylian Mbappe, especially his David Ginola was on form.
Ginola.
Gelson Martins was also there. In midfield, we have, was it Renato or Patrick Vieira? Oh no, Patrick Vieira was Cabby Cat. But yeah, overall it's almost the same. And also not to forget, Wiswat does have Ricardo Quaresma, who will be playing on that right midfielder winger / attacking inside winger, if I may say so lah.
Yes, definitely Decipher. So I guess we are pretty much getting ready. We're pretty much waiting for the players to get their last thing sorted out. And once everything is done, we are definitely going to go into the match pretty shortly.
Yes, we will. So guys, if you're watching live, I'm sure that there will be our fans and viewers from Thailand and Indonesia. Guys, put your national flag in the comment. Is it going to be Wiswat representing Thailand going into the grand final? Or is it going to be an all-Indonesia final, which is going to be Luis Korowai if he beats the winner of a virtual Bundesliga tournament for Southeast Asian, which is prior years back before, which is Wiswat.
Yep, Wiswat. I mean, Decipher, we have commentated this game way before, many years ago. So he's never a stranger in this arena. We have known him, so he's potentially one of the best. So let's say it takes a lot to beat one of the best, actually.
Yes, indeed. How do I say? It pays to be a winner.
It pays to be a winner.
It pays to be a winner. How I would like to say it. And we were talking about off camera about Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, Matthew does have the Cristiano Ronaldo Player of the Month card, 92 rated. However, Matt, sadly, the team of the week, or should I say the informed Ronaldo that we saw Arbino use, was a slight hair faster than yours.
I think mine was like 80 on basics, 80.
With cam, with engine, acceleration for you and pace is 94, 95.
Yeah, 94, 95, yeah.
But for inform, it was 95, 96. So they are just only one.
Just one thing that made the difference, right?
But still, he looks way faster than yours.
Exactly. I do not know why. I dreamt of having Ronaldo in my team for a long, long time. But when I finally got him, I'm just not happy with it. I'm not sure why. I just don't understand this match.
Well, trust me, bro, I'm still trying my level best to get a Cristiano Ronaldo. All I got was a Joao Cancelo.
Oh, I remember how much you would have been scammed when you're going through that walkout. Portugal, Premier League, and you're like, okay.
Portugal, yes!
Okay, it's Cristiano.
But suddenly it was Joao Cancelo.
Joao
Oh my
Cancelo.
God. I haven't done my pack opening videos for a long time. Been busy, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start back doing some opening. But there you go. Ratanawut is here in the chat. Mormin fighting. Yes, thank you so much, bro. Don't forget to share. For Wiswat, aka Mormin from ACSS, will be attacking from left to right in the blue kit, while Luis Korowai from Indonesia will be wearing the red kit, attacking from right to left.
Yeah, so here we go for the match right now. As we see, the blue kit is being used by Wiswat, and on the red one is definitely going to be the Indonesian representative, which is Luis Korowai. Now Luis Korowai on the attack. Mbappe now. Mbappe trying to find space, makes the pass towards Neymar. Back to Mbappe again. It's only been 4 minutes and it looks like, Luis Korowai is trying to take control of the momentum in this match, not to give the ball cheaply to the opposition. And here's Luis Korowai, a grand doozy. On for Ronaldo or Decipher, we have the legend himself.
In the form of Patrick Vieira, and also plus we have Ganduzi, who was one of the favorite player of one of our talents in the form of CJM, who is from Indonesia. Shout out to CJM. Gelson Martins tried to do a cutback pass, however could not go through. Look at how Ganduzi closing the gaps, closing all avenue of attack, not giving way for Wiswat to go through. But we see how calm Luis Korowai intercepts the ball, sends the ball forward.
Yeah, and here is Lucas Paqueta, Paolo Maldini, Denaya. Oh, nice name, Denaya.
Denaya.
Yeah, I mean, of course, many people knows who Denaya is, but even back in the days, people, not very long ago, but yeah, people do make amazing takes on his name, the denying opportunities. How does that sound?
Hoorah! That's how I call it. But that is Kylian Mbappe. Mauro Icardi plays the 1-2. But however, as we see, Maldini is solid in his defensive output, was able to read and be at the best position. Neymar with high agility. That is R9, Ronaldo Nazario. Even though the champion from Flash Cup India Open says, I want to pack R9, but he never got the pack R9. But we see R9 is on the pitch right now.
Yes, on the pitch. David Ginola for Wiswat, and Kieran Tierney is just being the model inside this pitch so far to stop that attack from David Ginola. Ronaldo now. Here's Ronaldo back to Matteo Guendouzi, Lucas Paqueta. And how about for Kylian Mbappe? It's Mbappe! Denied by the woodwork. And that is another clear opportunity for Luis Korowai of Indonesia to put himself on the front.
Yep, as you see, David Ginola tried to attack, initiating a fast lightning counter-attack. However, could not go through because the denier was able to deny Kylian Mbappe with a simple push. As we see Lucas Paqueta for Luis Korowai from Indonesia, working his magic, try to find option. Guys, for Wiswat, give like in the comment, guys. Give your support with a like in the comment. And for Luis Korowai from Indonesia, give some love in the comment. 25 minutes gone, but no goals yet.
Yep, no goals yet. David Ginola now. And Ginola looking forward to make some few passes. Patrick Vieira now on back for Alan. Mbappe is just finding space. They're having a mannequin challenge. Literally, I guess the antenna in the stadium had a little bit of a wind problems there, but never mind. Gelson Martins, Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe on for Ginola. He can look for Mbappe and back to Ginola, but no, he went for himself alone. It's Kylian Mbappe, 1-0. And that is Wiswat putting himself on the top.
Well, it was a well-timed run. Without question, David Ginola was not on a player lock. He ran on his own accord, and it was a nice move that distracted Luis Korowai just now to actually track back and chase David Ginola, but giving opening to Kylian Mbappe to shoot to the back of the net. 30 minutes has gone, Matt. Finally, we have our first goal.
Yes, we do have our first goal. Bamba is being denied by Alex Telles. As we know, it's going to be a corner from here. Let's see if he's able to nick one in from this corner, or else things are going to change a little bit for both of them, as we know. And here is Lucas Paqueta. It's Paqueta! And that is one of the best goals of the day. Coming from afar, a finesse shot by Lucas Paqueta. And that has beaten the goalkeeper from a distance.
Yes, indeed. When you cannot go into the penalty area, when the penalty area is so congested, packed with players, just take the long shot, and Lucas Paqueta make it work. It's going to be 1-1 in this semi-final between Wiswat from Thailand and also Luis Korowai from Indonesia. Alan working with space in between, but a mistake by Patrick Vieira by not rushing forward, thus giving way for Luis Korowai of Indonesia, breaking in speed. We have 3 players in the penalty area waiting for the ball to arrive. That is Bamba, has to fall back to, that is Matteo Guendouzi. Lucas Paqueta, who scored a beautiful with a long shot, but Patrick Vieira had enough, and he just joined to intervene.
Yep, he just joined to intervene. 5 minutes left before we go on for the stoppage time. Gelson Martins now. And Gelson Martins, immediately we see a little bit of a problem for Gelson Martins to lose the ball. Looks like he lost concentration there. Patrick Vieira. Allen again. And still Allen on for Mbappe. It's Kylian Mbappe. Allen tries to find space. The rest of the other players are trying to run away from their markers. Mbappe again had to fall back for Patrick Vieira. Allen. It's been a cycle between them again and again, and until they could not find space, they decipher. When we talk about space, it's about blocking the passing lanes and, you know, being in positions where you have to shut down all the other potential opportunities to score. And immediately we see a good save by the goalkeeper. Yes. That's the end.
Having said that, Matt, we will go into second half. But here's a bit interesting. We see that players from India, when at the edge of the penalty area, they love to drag the ball back. Love to drag the players, the defenders, to come at them. We see Luis Korowai just now decides to pass the ball back and forward. For Malaysian players, we are vertical passing left to right, which allow players to intercept. Now, this is something crucial for me because we've seen that many of our Malaysian players love to play vertical passes in front of the defensive line. So just by rushing forward alone will kill the ball. So this might be a good idea for an opportunity of learning for other players to see, Matt.
Yep, that's definitely one of it. And here's Guendouzi for Lucas Paqueta in the middle. And here we go for Guendouzi now. Trying to find some sort of a space, but he could not make the best out of it. Klaus comes in. Bamba on for Ronaldo, who's been quite silent in this game. And here's Ronaldo. Still Ronaldo. And Ronaldo only to be stopped by a giant Frenchman. And that is Rafael Varane. And right now there's a pause being requested by Luis Korowai to make some changes. Denia for for Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta loses possession, and this time we can see Mauro Icardi from Wiswat's team dashing forward and trying to find Mbappe. Ginola, who has been a key figure in this team. Mkhitaryan as well. Allen. Luis just could not make the best out of it. But how about this for Kylian Mbappe? Ginola just waiting inside the box, but Maldini. That's a top-class defending by Maldini.
Yes, that's the only way to go. It's either you let the ball goes in a dangerous position, a cutback pass, or you just instantly send the ball out for a corner kick. Both ways is dangerous because a chance to score a goal by a cutback pass is also very, very dangerous. But we see Mkhitaryan has been brought in, replacing Bamba. And I believe that is for Luis Korowai. Heads the ball into the penalty area. A few red shirts was dropped down, but no foul given by the referee. Thus, we see a counter-attack by Henrik Mkhitaryan. Fresh legs, but a mistake right there by Wiswat. By Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan up against Mkhitaryan. I believe they are from the same card, which is I believe I forgot which one was the newest card. Forgive me, but we see that is a bit of a miscomm between Patrick Vieira and his winger. Through ball into David Ginola, but Paulo Maldini said, "I had enough of this shenanigans, and I'm going to intercept right now."
Oh, you can say that again. And here is Lucas Paqueta running on the top, trying to find Kylian Mbappe, and only Mbappe to lose the ball. The likes of Ashraf Hakimi, Kylian Mbappe for this time from Wiswat's team. Allen is surging forward now. Still Allen. Mbappe making some space to run, but then he's not going to receive the ball from Allen from that angle. And if you take too long to decide, Lucas Paqueta might be your nightmare. It's going to be a corner. And let's see what he can produce from this corner. And only to lose the ball. And Matteo Ganduzzi needs to be careful here. And that's going to be another corner maybe. No. Yes, no, because he took the hand at the very, very, very late stage.
Well, it was a very smart choice by Luis Korowai just now, even though considered a corner, but we see Wiswat was not able to do a cross because of the offside trap played by Luis Korowai, instead giving away a corner. But we see how Neymar Jr. tried to dribble past Marquinhos. If you talk about Marquinhos, he's one of those defenders that have a very, very high rating of agility of 81 in the Team of the Year format. Now we see David Ginola finally able to flex some muscles, going through with Kylian Mbappe. However, Paulo Maldini, with a good defensive stats, was able to pick up the direction of the ball going forward. We are still at 1-1. Still, nobody is taking charge. But look at this. Kylian Mbappe is all alone. But that's Ronaldo Nazario with a cutback pass. Rafael Varane with a crucial interception. And I just realized we do have Ronaldo Nazario, but he has been missing like a ghost.
Yep, he has been missing like a ghost. And this time, let's see what we can do from here. It is Henrik Mkhitaryan running on the top. And this time only to find David Ginola back again for Allen. And Allen could not make the best out of it. But right now we see Neymar on for Ronaldo. And Ronaldo loses the ball. It's been like a very silent day for Luis Ronaldo this cycle.
Yep.
He usually terrorized defenders every time we see him on the pitch. But this time, he looks pretty much silent actually.
Yeah, he is pretty silent. Possibly he is deployed not in the best of position, and also maybe because Luis Korowai may be using Ronaldo Nazario as more of a bait for people to, hey, go mark him, but I'm going to run around with Kylian Mbappe as what we are looking right now. But Allen said, I have enough of this, and I'm going to clear the ball. However, Lucas Paqueta decides to intervene and steal the ball back, sends it central. Neymar with a nice, beautiful flick, but Alex Telles says, oops, I better go and cut inside to clear the ball. Neymar has been pretty influential in the last final 30 minutes. We are entering the final 10 minutes of our semi-final match between Wiswat and also Luis Korowai, with only no goal difference, only one goal scored each. Patrick Vieira could make a difference with Kylian Mbappe searching for that one goal needed, searching for that moment of inspiration, searching for that goal to go to the back of the net. Maybe he does come with a 1-2 pass. David Ginola lays it off to Patrick Vieira, sends it wide to Mauro Icardi, who plays as a winger. He should not be, but it's David Ginola. He turns, he tussles, he's still with Paulo Maldini. However, we take a break. We take 5 because the ball is out.
Yes, the ball is out, and somehow we see Rafael Varane is on the ball. 5 minutes left to end this game, and we might be going with a tie on to the next game. Icardi, and still more Icardi, and on for Kylian Mbappe. Now Mbappe for Patrick Vieira, the Arsenal legend, who has been extraordinary so far in this match. And Mbappe is not finding his French legend there. He tries to take himself alone, but here is Mkhitaryan. Henrik Mkhitaryan might be the closing deal. It's Ginola, but that is not denying the efforts of Mauro Icardi. It's 2-1. And Wiswat leads at the very last minute of the game.
It was a bit unlucky, man. It was a bit unlucky. The ball rebound back to Maro Icardi. However, we see, could there be a goal scored in this dying moment? Twist and turn, just clear the ball. We are going into the second game 2-1.
Yes, we are going into the second game 2-1. And this is going to be pretty much impressive. Let's see what happens onto the next stage, man. I am absolutely delighted to see things like this, but sometimes a goal in the very last minute is a pain in our hearts.
Yeah, exactly. Especially that was a beautiful save by the keeper, but it was the ball rebound to Maro Icardi, who was literally for Wiswat not even in existence, only in the final 90th minute, man.
Yes, absolutely, Decipher. I mean, he did not expect that. I thought, maybe Luis Korowai thought, he can make this into a tie and bring it to the next match. But then, things like this are bound to happen. And remember, until the referee blows the last whistle, it's not over.
Yes, even the supporters from Thailand, just a shout out to Ratanawut Na Lamphun. If I pronounce your name wrongly, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it was a lucky goal. Correct. Even Wiswat did not even celebrate. He was like, okay, that was a lucky goal because Maro Icardi went in. But it was a bit surprising, Matt, because Wiswat did not use Mkhitaryan to cut inside, instead to play him wide, so that he will pull defenders away and making space in the half space between a fullback and a centre-back, which kind of worked in that attack. But again, Wiswat needs to evaluate his strategy, because our buddy from Luis Korowai, actually, he is very, very dangerous.
Absolutely, very, very dangerous, Decipher. And I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen next, because we know this is, just one goal difference, and things can turn around if you're not careful. So I would not say Luis Korowai is in trouble yet, because only the one goal difference is making the entire difference over here. But if this continues, if the next match Wiswat starts scoring like how we commentated his round of 16 match, then that is going to be a problem.
Yes, indeed. And also shout out to Ari Manurung. Ari Manurung. Balas di leg kedua, Luis. Yes. Of course, first leg is done. Finish. Habis di leg pertama. Tetapi kita mungkin mampu untuk melakukannya di leg kedua. So, for my friends from Thailand, can you give some like in the comment? If you support Mormin, ACSS or Wiswat. But for Luis, yes, Luis Korowai, bagi love di dalam comment. Let's see who is in the comment right now.
Yes, let's see who's in the comment right now. So, if you just joined in, thank you so much for coming in. We are in the at the late stages of the semi-finals, as we will be going into the match number 2, where we might get the entire conclusion of what's going to happen next. So Decipher is pretty much excited to know who's going to go to the finals, as long as me as well. So let's see, Decipher, what's going to happen.
But the confirmed part is we are going into the final, you and me.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Blue
for sure, yeah.
is still going to be by Wiswat.
Yeah, same thing, same momentum.
Same color jersey,
same
yeah, that's important.
Jersey, yes, that is.
Honestly, Wiswat and also Luis, thank you for keeping the same jersey. I mean, man, sometimes when players do keep the same jersey, it's just very, very interesting. Baja Manalom Harahap. Hey, isn't this the player who played just now? Baja Manalom Harahap. Go Indonesia. Yeah, terima kasih, bro. Thank you so much for support. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Because right now, Luis Korowai is using the red kit, while Wiswat is using the blue kit, man.
Yes, so Wiswat, as usual, we saw from the first match, the same kits, the same colors, but the only difference they are going to make right now is the number of goals that they are going to be scoring. Ronaldo now, and on for Guendouzi, Kylian Mbappe, and Mbappe could not find the space. As we know, it was fully blocked by the players, only to deny him an opportunity. Mbappe is now running on the top, on the right, and Kylian Mbappe lays it off towards Ginola, only to be pushed easily like that by Paolo Maldini.
I think the introduction of Paolo Maldini is actually a smart choice if you want to compare players like Rafael Varane and also Marquinhos. I mean, for the sake of he looks a solid defender in my book, but Neymar tries to drop down. Oh, Neymar is injured, injury prone. Neymar Jr., the Brazilian golden boy, falls to the ground, but maybe a chance to make it happen. Sends it to Kylian Mbappe, but R9 makes it work. He sends the ball to the back of the net. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Finally, Ronaldo shows his face.
It's Project Awakening for Ronaldo Decipher. Oh, it seems like he was all silent in the first match. And right now, he has started scoring in a very early stage of the match. 9 minutes, and that's his lucky number. And that's the number he always wears, number 9.
Yes, sir.
Perfect match in heaven.
Perfect one. A match made in heaven, where the god of football smiles to Ronaldo Nazario. Because in the previous game, he was literally ghost. He just ghosted himself, nowhere to be seen. But David Ginola in this game has been marked by players like Matteo Guendouzi, Paolo Maldini, and also Denayer because of the fact that for Wiswat, he is the main goal threat for me.
Yep, he is definitely is. Ronaldo right now surging forward, trying to find some the players on the top. It's Mbappe, but it's going to be an offside. I knew it was offside, hence why I kind of, try to put a full stop to it. But now we see Icardi for Wiswat, who is still yet to score. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Icardi on for Ashraf Hakimi. And now we see Mbappe. And this time it's David Ginola. It's David Ginola to prove everyone wrong. And it's 3-2. Wiswat gets back himself in the front.
Well, don't get me wrong by me saying this. That was a bit of a, how do I call this? The defensive effort by Denayer just now was a little bit suspicious because he went for a lateral defending, going left and right. He did not go forward, but it was a tough choice because if he does go forward, a roulette, a ball roll will make his day a miserable one. He went left and right. He left a bit of space for David Ginola. Go left, you concede. Go right, also you concede. A good goal by Wiswat.
You know what I thought about that, Decipher? I feel like he was eaten alive at that movement. And immediately losing the entire the space and also the position he had at that moment to intercept the ball. He just froze there when David Ginola was going left to right. He was like, wow, okay, get past me. And he was 100%, 101% Decipher, was absolutely defeated.
And again, it's another dilemma, Matt. This is another term that I like to use. A lateral movement of defending or up and down going forward or back. So defenders will have a hard time. If you go for a lateral, you leave space. If you go forward and back motion, you will get roulette and a ball roll. So it's a dilemma for all defenders. But Kylian Mbappe try to pull a Maldini away because as long as you can get past Maldini, you will be a happy day, a happy striker because the main pivot of Luis, foul. Referee
does not want to care about that really, man. Mbappe, and we can see one player running on the top with the arrows running forward as the player might be on their controls at the second man to run actually. Gelson Martins, it's Mbappe, and it's Icardi! And it had to only be denied by the woodwork, but it's still alive. But only until the referee carries the offside flag.
Yes, indeed. But again, we see how Mauro Icardi actually came a little bit late and straight away cannonball fizzes the ball past the keeper, but did not go into the back of the net because it hits the upright. It was a lucky moment for Luis Corowai. Can Luis get a goal? That is the big question before we go into second half because aggregate is 3-2. Luis needs a goal. But however, look at that, how David Ginola leaves some space, but Denayer is pressuring him. Maybe a cutback pass. He still has the ball, but it goes back to the defender with beautiful defending by Luis Corowai.
Bamba. And on for Klaus now. It seems like, it's still 1-1 on the scoreline, but on the aggregates, it's already 3-2 advancing for Wisuwat. So Luis Korowai needs to step up if he wants to, keep his hopes alive to be in the grand finals. Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe now trying to look for Ronaldo. Goes down there, Ronaldo, and Neymar was taking it too long to hold the ball, but that's going to be a little bit of an aggressive movement. And the free kick is kind of given by the referee for Wisuwat at the moment. But looking at how it was decided just now, it feels, I personally felt it was a fall on Wisuwat.
Well, that is the thing, Matt. From our view, we thought that it was a foul. I mean, throughout this tournament, the referee quality is a very, very atrocious and suspicious. But you see how Rafael Varane took the charge. He went forward. If he went lateral, but before that, let's pause the game, pause the conversation. Everything is under control. But as I was saying, you see, okay, that is going forward. You are charging forward, but leaving option for a roulette or a ball roll, or the ball goes side by side. If you go for a lateral defending movement, you will be giving options for the opponent to charge you forward head on. So it's always a dilemma, but the good thing about charging forward, Matt, is you are straight away going for the ball, not giving space. But if you go left and right, Matt, there will be a chance where you get rouletted, and especially if you have players with high agility like Messi, you cannot roulette like no one's business.
Yeah, definitely. That is not what you want to face at that moment. So needs to be careful of these kind of tricky situations. But we're going to go into the match right now. There might be a little bit of a changes coming up for both sides, perhaps. A change of tactics, a change of strategy, or maybe a change of fresh players being introduced onto the pitch. As we are talking about, Mkhitaryan is on for Bamba. And we will see how Mkhitaryan is going to change the entire circumstances around Neymar now. It's still Neymar at the very early stage of the second half. And remember, this is the semi-finals for the PlayStation tournaments, FIFA 22 C Open, Flash Cup C Open actually. But now is Guendouzi on for Klos. On the right finds Matteo Guendouzi, who had to switch sides over here towards Kieran Tierney. Sends the ball on the top now. Mkhitaryan and Mbappe, and also, no, that's basically Ronaldo waiting for the ball. Ronaldo has the strength, man. He's trying to push everyone that comes in his way. Neymar. Still Neymar. Can Neymar do this? Neymar inside the box, trying to find the number 10. That's Mbappe, and that's another mistake. And Mbappe, can he do this? Some kind of magic, but no. That was pretty confusing, actually.
Yep, it was a bit confusing, but also was that a press after possession loss was initiated by Luis Korowai, because the press was very, very real. Marquinhos with an injury clears the ball. That was David Ginola giving it to Henrik Mkhitaryan. Now we see Mauro Icardi. He needs to slow down the ball because none of his men, or should I say his teammate, are actually going forward. That is Alan. Lays it off to the left. Luckily, Alex Telles was able to come up and pick up the loose ball. He is turning on his jets. He is running with speed. Try to pull defenders away. That is the master plan for Wisuwat of Thailand. However, we see 3 men in the penalty area waiting for the ball. The ball did not come back. Has to go back through the center. Patrick Vieira, a chance for David Ginola, waiting. But the ball did not arrive in numbers.
Yep, it did not arrive in time as well. Guendouzi for Neymar. I think Wisuwat on the other side trying to secure another goal to secure himself in the grand finals for Luis Korowai, who's still searching for a goal, but then it might be too late. And that's a top corner goal by Mauro Icardi. Oh, just unstoppable. I knew something was coming from that movement. And it had to be Mauro Icardi that decipher.
Well, if we look back at that goal, Matt, we see how David Ginola was dropped to the ground. I mean, again, Matt, this game is about game of focus. Possibly, maybe, Matt, in my book, Luis Korowai was like shocked for a moment. Oh, did I concede a foul? But the ball actually rolled forward to Mauro Icardi, and there was no foul given. Remember, Matt, throughout this tournament, the referee quality is just absolutely bonkers. But it was well given. Advantage, I'm not sure it was advantage given, but it was Mauro Icardi who sends the ball to the back of the net. 4-2 on aggregates.
Did you notice the player that was trying to stop him is Denier?
Yeah, he denied himself.
He denied himself again. Not once, not twice, but this is perhaps one of the worst ones out of all the calculations we can put on the notes right now. But yeah, this is going to be another problem again. And here comes Henrik Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan looking for the best player to make the pass to, although the pressure is real inside the box. Mbappe for Alan. And still Alan, and Alan loses the ball immediately, giving the chance for Luis Koroai to hit his pedals running, and it's Neymar, and it's Ronaldo. Oh, that's the beautiful goal that we all been waiting for. Ronaldo now had somehow found the third goal on aggregate, and now another one more goal that he needs to hunt.
Yep, that is a smart move. I believe that Luis is using a 4-2-3-1. In doing so, the main striker in the form of Kylian Mbappe was running way forward, opening up for the cam in the form of R9 to run in the penalty area. But we see the aggregate is 4-3, still going in favor of Wiswat with only like 12 minutes. No, I take that. 21 minutes, 20 minutes left. It's still going to be Luis who has to get the goal. Luis have to get the goal to the back of the net. If not, it's going to be Wiswat going into the grand final. We are still holding on for dear life. What can we do? What can we see by Luis going forward? Mkhitaryan, Lucas Paqueta. What can he do now? Kylian Mbappe with a nice reversal turn. Makes it happen. In the 72nd minutes, we are now at level pegging. Goodness gracious. But before that, we see Kylian Mbappe with a beautiful run. 3-1. Oh my goodness. It's 4-4 on aggregates. It's 4-4 on aggregates. My goodness, Matt.
I am very sure, Decipher, the next goal might be the winning goal. And I'm not sure it might arrive now or later. But that's the biggest thing right now. The next goal is the winning goal. And I'm very, very on a detective hunt right now to know who is going to score the goal. Alan for Patrick Vieira in the middle. Patrick Vieira, the Arsenal legend. Can he find something special? It's the PSG legend right now. And still Ginola for Mauro Icardi. And Mauro Icardi had to lose the ball. And we see Henrik Mkhitaryan dashing forward. Both of them knows that, you know, whoever scores the next goal might potentially be the winner to go into the grand finals. Ronaldo, it looks dangerous. On for Mbappe, but denied. But how about for Neymar? And Neymar did not score from that distance, from that position. Surprising.
Well, it is surprising. Neymar tries to take it on the volley. Maybe the balance was off. Maybe he was not in a good position. Maybe, and bucket loads of maybe. But Neymar, the golden boy from Brazil, just had to make it happen. I'm not sure if that Neymar was looking at the goal when he took that volley. But Matt, the 10-minute mark has been called. So now, whoever scores the goal will advance to the grand final. That is Alan. Alan back to Patrick Vieira. And Ricardo Quaresma just brought in with extra speed and pace and also stamina, hopefully to inject new attacking dynamics for Team Wiswat. As we're looking at this game right now, we see nope, it's going to be Luis Koroai who steals the ball. Are we going into extra time? Are we going for the dreaded extra time? It's going to be Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan in the penalty area with a nice cross. Oh my goodness gracious! Ronaldo Nazario has made his presence felt to the game itself. Ronaldo Nazario has turned his game on and make this game turn on its head. It's 4-2. Aggregate is 5-4.
What a header there by Ronaldo, man. I did not expect that to go into the back of the net, although the goalkeeper had a lot of chance to stop that. But somehow the ball rolled it with a few touches from the goalkeeper, Decipher. But you can never deny Ronaldo from that position. He can never underestimate Ronaldo from any positions. But right now, we see what? In the last 3 minutes, Alex Telles. And that ends that run inside the box. But still, it's not over yet. It's going to be a corner. And the ball goes out of play for another corner. Corners after corners. Right now, Luis Koroai is leading. Can we see Wisuwat get the equalizer at the very last stage? No. Only for Gigi Donnarumma to hold the ball. But Ronaldo Decipher in that position, unstoppable.
Yes, unstoppable. And I believe that at this moment in time, Luis just wants to run down the clock. Wisuwat has to attack. That was a very, very costly pass. Kylian Mbappe will just hold the ball for the liking. And are we looking at the first player going through? Yes, indeed. 4-2 on aggregates. That means Luis Korowai of Indonesia going into the grand final of Sony PlayStation Tournaments, Flash Cup, C Open, FIFA 22. It's an all-Indonesian grand final.
Yes, the end of the road for Wisuwat of Thailand. Came a long way from the round of 16s, but the journey has come to an end over here, only to accept the defeat in the hands of the Indonesian international Luis Korowai. So he'll be booking his seats into the grand finals, but boy, it's going to be an all-Indonesian grand finals.
Yes, indeed. So, guys, if you want to follow us on